Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Shout out to all my new subscribers, all my day ones, all the people that have been with me for a while. Everybody who enjoys my content, shout out to you. Appreciate y'all. Y'all give me the inspiration and the motivation to continue to bring forth this wisdom that I'm getting, most of which from the Most High God. So I need to talk about this though. This trust in women stuff, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, the lack of understanding of the Bible and Christianity, all of this Gone with the Wind love story stuff is making y'all foolish, and it's costing guys billions of dollars each year through divorce with alimony and child support, because y'all don't understand the warning sign. Y'all don't know how to see the red flags. You know, when you think about it, anybody who relationship failed, there was red flags. There was red flags. Whether it was me or you or whoever it is, there was always some red flags that if your mind is open and you in tune, you'd be like, you know what? I should have saw that. One of those red flags is initial rejection. See, we think we just gonna put that mouthpiece on her. We're gonna game her up and this. Man, when they reject you initially, you ain't supposed to keep trying to talk to them, because I bet you if I could put a percentage on those type of relationships, how much they fail, I would say 98, 99% of relationships will eventually fail when the man has to chase the woman. And a lot of time when you have a failed relationship, sometimes people be too naive to know that their relationship is a failure. If your wife is telling you what to do, like in control, your relationship is a failure. Ain't no happy wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy life is a failed relationship, because it goes against the all-seeing, all-knowing God setup. I'm talking to you about trusting these women, man. And why we as men need to be extremely cautious and slow with our trust. That "don't you trust me?" Our answer should be, no. I only known you for a year. How am I gonna trust you? You what, 35, 38, 42, 43? If I only know you for a year and you practically 30-something years old, let's say you 33 years old, how could you even try to fix your lips saying, "don't you trust me," when I got to find out what you did the other 32 years of your life? Don't you trust me? No. A smart man ain't gonna trust no woman in no 1 year, 2 year period. They ain't gonna trust her. When the minute you start trusting her, somebody else gonna have his pole up her butt. And you gonna come behind them, and she gonna either tell you she's sleepy, she tired, she don't feel like, can we do it tomorrow? Or you gonna slide in there. If he bigger than you, wilder than you, can go longer than you gonna slide in there easy. And it's gonna have you thinking, what's she been doing, man? It seemed like she was loose. She was, because she ain't just messing with you. But you think she is because you trust her. You don't. Trusting a woman is you eliminating the possibilities of betrayal. You can't eliminate the possibilities of betrayal with these women. This 2024, this promiscuous girl. This is double standard. What I do is cool. What you do is gotta be approved by me. That's how these women is. You tell them you practicing polygyny, they say, all right, well, cool. Well, I'm gonna have another man then. That's a red flag. But see, any woman that lets her mind go towards her having another man, you know she got some 304 in her. Y'all gotta learn how to vet. If she married to you or in a committed relationship with you, and she talking about or thinking about being with other men, that's a 304. Waiting to happen or already done happen. But y'all be in love. What is love? Y'all be in love. Who told you that's the way it's supposed to be? Who told you that? Who showed you that? Relationships, notice the words with ship in it. The words with ship in it have ship in it because they're supposed to sail. They're supposed to flow. They're supposed to move forward. They're supposed to be steered by you. You the man, you the captain of the ship. Relationship, partnership, friendship. They are ships. A relationship is relation that sails, that moves, that you are the captain of the ship. How can a captain move his vessel based on trusting other people? The only people he should be trusting is himself, unless he has a co-captain. Then of course he might have to. If it's a boat with 2 steering wheels, then he will have to trust his co-captain. But a relationship is not a 2 steering wheel boat. A relationship is supposed to be steered by the man. But y'all done bought into all of this happy wife, happy life stuff. Yep, you letting her go on those girls trips, and she taking her boyfriend that she been dealing with for 15 years on you. He married, she married, and they come together and they stay out of each other's way in their marriage. That's what be going on. That dude that she met in the club, that she been messing with since she was young, that you don't even know about because you trust her too much. You don't be watching. You don't be paying attention. Stop trusting these women, man. I'm gonna just tell you flat out, stop trusting these women, man. You're setting yourself up for a lot of heartache and a lot of failure. You the captain of the ship. If she's the captain, y'all finna sink. Because the ship was designed by the Most High for you to be the captain. Y'all let these little worldly, little weirdo people, yeah, we gotta go to these jobs and deal with them, but we don't gotta think like them when we ain't at these jobs. We just gotta pretend like, okay, well, I ain't gonna talk about this. I ain't gonna talk about the red pill at work. That's all. But when we get out of that job, man, you can go home and watch whoever you want. Me, whoever. Believe whoever you want. Just when you at that job with all these people that believe in all this different stuff, just keep your thoughts to yourself. Y'all be trusting the women at y'all job, and they be right in that office telling on you. Right in their locker room telling all the other women your business. Girl, I thought he was gonna be big. His stuff was little. And it could be lies. It could be them, they telling them that because you didn't want them no more, so they don't want nobody else to want you. Anyway, whatever the form is, whatever the situation is, stop trusting these women, man. For real. Especially if you married, right? The first serious conflict argument y'all have, your trust is supposed to go. Your trust is supposed to diminish. The first time you catch her up, who is this? Who you been texting? Your trust is supposed to. Do not let these women have you trusting them when their behavior don't match someone's behavior that you should trust and would trust. Let me say that again. Do not let these women have you trusting them and their behavior doesn't match someone that you should trust. When I look back, man, I look back, right? Watch this. In the beginning, gave somebody her number, but I forgave her because she was honest about it. But I was thinking, like, why would she even give him her number? Like, what was the point? But it's something about the human psyche that when you make up your mind sometimes or what you gonna do, see, she just so happened to be the person that was there. But it was a lot of red flags, and that was one of them. Gave that dude her number that time. That was a red flag. It was a red flag. The other time at the birthday party, dancing with the dude, red flag. Wouldn't get the other dude out of her face. I end up knocking him out. Another red flag. All of this stuff be happening, man, because you and I be trusting people that haven't earned our trust. Oh, she light-skinned, she pretty. That don't mean you should trust her out the gate. You shouldn't trust nobody out the gate. She the prettiest woman you done ever had. Still, let your trust come slow. You still shouldn't be trusting. Make them earn your trust over a long period of time. You say, well, we old. What's the rush? If you 47 and she 47, what's the rush? It ain't like y'all finna have no kid. If you try to have a baby, that baby liable to come out standing on his head. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be mean or nothing. I'm just saying. So, don't let them bait you into trusting them. Especially like you be on the phone with her. Hold on. Click over. She off the phone with you for 5 minutes. You hang up. She call you back. Somebody else calling her phone. Hold on. See, y'all think it's wrong to stalk. I think if you in a relationship or thinking about it, you should stalk. Not in a way where you gonna cause physical harm, but in a way where you know what's going on. Like, you should be like, I'm about to go to bed. Put your shoes on and go. You know where she live at? Get you some binoculars. Find out what she doing. I don't believe that's wrong. Because what's wrong is if you marry this broad and she doing that kind of stuff, she that kind of person, but trying to trick you. That's what's wrong. And you end up marrying her, you end up divorced, and now you done made a life with this woman that was never with you like that to begin with, and now you got to give up half your stuff. That's what's wrong. Y'all dudes better start stalking before y'all commit to these women. And I don't care how good her sex is. you should never be willing to share. It's you and only you. And if she don't want it to be that way, then I wouldn't deal with her. Stalk these women. If you're in a relationship with her, do not move her in and do not move in with her. And sometimes you should be trying to figure out where she at. Show up at the restaurant. If she talking that serious stuff, where we go from here? Oh, we go to you getting stalked. I got to find out how you really is. You ain't finna be with me just to be with somebody. Show up at that restaurant she at sometime. Let her think you weird. That's cool. But you can't just commit to these. Man, I trust her, man. She ain't gonna do nothing. Man, you don't know that. You can't never say who ain't gonna do nothing. You committed to her, you should be stalking her. You married to... How y'all married to these women and y'all don't be knowing what they doing? I gotta go study with my friend at 10:30 at night. And you just trust her. Man, I'll be riding right past. I hope it ain't a bad neighborhood. You gotta know how to word things to not give yourself away. Hope it ain't a bad neighborhood. Where you finna go to study at 10:30 at night? And she tell you, you ride right past. Get you some binoculars, man. Some binoculars, you can see where she going. You can be like Martin was, but in real life. You just... Wait a minute. You just never know where I'm gonna be. Remember he came through the bed on Gina? That kind of stuff. That was funny, but that's how guys need to be. Which one is it? You want to give up half your stuff? You want to be making $40 an hour, but now you make $20 because she taking half of it? And all your coworkers, man, they coming to work with boats on the back of their car and stuff, and you can't even buy nothing. Because she getting it all and giving it to Pookie. Stop trusting these women, man. I'm telling you. Stop trusting these women. It ain't, and then they try to make, this is what they do. They'll try to make it about something where they think you lacking to kind of weaken you. I don't care how you look. I don't care what your financial status is. The things I'm telling you, do them. Do them. Be this way with these women. If that's your girl, man, you should be knowing where she at and what she doing. You gotta buy her that high food. Are you serious, man? Now these restaurants, $40 for 2 people. Why would you want to buy stuff like that with a woman that got another man? Let him buy it. That's why I say I don't want to deal with nobody who ain't completely single and lonely. Ain't got nobody. That's them the ones for me. I don't want to deal with the chick. Every time you look up, she with all these people. She called me, and it's 3 dudes with them, and it's 5 of them. Okay, so is one of the 3 dudes yours? Nah, man, stop trusting these women, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Take it from me, man. I've been married longer than the majority of y'all and some of y'all combined. Them years do not mean anything. They don't. In a woman's mind, that stuff don't matter. Because the minute they don't get their way, they forget about everything else positive that you did. Especially if they one of them ones that you done spoiled her. She an entitled princess where she thinks that even the way you think or the friends that you have should be approved by her. If you don't get your little But that's how a lot of them is, man. And some of this stuff is our own fault. We make them this way. Because you give them too much leeway. You're supposed to be leading her. And y'all women, a good man is going to lead you. A bad man is going to let you lead him. I don't care what he buy you, what he do for you. If you leading him, he's not a good man. And I got scripture after scripture to prove that. If you leading him, happy wife, happy life, that's not a good man. That ain't no good man. That's a bad man. So, stop trusting these women, man. Do I got a Dr. Umar? Stop trusting these women. Stop trusting these women. Stop trusting these women, man. It should grow a little bit. Like if you've been with her, let's say you've been with her 4 months. She's showing you respect. She checking in with you, stuff like that. It should be a pinch. Then another long period of time come by, another pinch. Like, when I tell you not to trust them, I'm talking about blindly mainly. If they earning your trust, that's different. But it should take a long time for that. It's a lot going on out here, y'all. If she tell you, I ain't never sucked no man's dick, that's something for you to investigate. Because down the line, she'll come, well, I didn't say I didn't suck none. I said I sucked one. No, you said you never sucked any. You can catch them in their lies, man. That's why you can't trust them. Because if you trusting them to that point, you blindly trusting these women, you will never be able to catch her in their lies. Her lies is what's going to save you. If you can catch her up in her lies, that's what's going to save you from a lifetime of regret and pain. If she turns out to be a nightmare, a Jezebel. See, in the beginning, they had a little nickname for you. They be affectionate towards you. All this, all that, right? As long as you doing what they want. But the real ones, they gonna still do those same things, have them same thing, even if you ain't always doing what they want. See, the fake ones eventually are gonna shut down on you. That's why it's important to stalk these women. When I say stalk, I'm just talking about watching them, figuring out what they doing. If she tell you, if you out and about, she tell you she finna go to bed and it's 8 o'clock, man, ride past her house. You know what kind of car she got? She said, I'm finna go to bed. All right, then, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Just go along with it. Ride past her house. Or do it like this. Sit up the street for a little while. If you ain't doing nothing, sit up the street a little while to see the traffic, etch your way up, and then ride past her house. Or if she in the apartment, ride through the parking lot, come out the other side and leave. Y'all need to start treating marriage as a serious thing, man. You never get married, or you never let nobody marry you just to be married. Because her best 3 friends are all married. Now she trying to force it with you. And she not even wife material. She don't want you. She don't want to be married. But she tired of them. When you going to get married? She tired of the competition in which she's losing. Stop trusting these women, man. That's all I'm going to say on this one. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.